What's up, everybody? You tapped into the Purple Pocket Podcast, and it's your boy R.A.P. You know what I'm saying?
This is a hard conversation to have, man. There's been a lot of talks about Adam Thielen falling off and not being the wide receiver that he once was. Y'all know how I feel about my boy Adam Thielen, man. For one, I just love undrafted free agents, people that come from nothing and got to make something happen, okay? I relate to those people, so I rock with Adam Thielen for that reason. And on top of that, he's a good wide receiver. This is my thing, all right? Is his stock dropping? That's the question. There's a lot of news out there that I see where we're poking around the Steelers trying to see if Chase Claypool would be an option for the Minnesota Vikings. And I asked myself, would Chase Claypool bring any more value to the Minnesota Vikings than what Adam Thielen would bring already? All right. And my answer is no. Okay. I'm just going to keep it 100. I think Adam Thielen, for one, is still better than Chase Claypool at this moment, regardless if y'all want to talk about, Adam Thielen's age and it's catching up to him. No, the thing is this, right? Kirk Cousins isn't having a season like he's used to either, because our offense is just running a little different. Everything's just a little different this year. It just is what it is. And when you got somebody like Justin Jefferson, it just makes it a little harder to spread that ball around because he's the main target. He's going to be the guy that we need to get started. It just is what it is. All right, he's a wide receiver one. Adam Thielen was never a wide receiver one. He's always just been a really good two. There was a year before where people maybe considered Thielen as our wide receiver one, but that's never was the case, in reality. He was really good, but never good enough to carry a team as far as being the one, okay? But, you know what I mean? It's a sad day to think that, his time is coming eventually, okay? Adam Thielen is getting up there in age, and we definitely have to come to grips that his time may not be here any longer. Okay, but I think this year right here, let him ride it out. I believe he will have a couple good games mixed in there. He's still catching touchdowns. Now, I know when we were at the Miami game, it was the Miami game and then the Saints game. There were some throws where Adam, put his hand on it, couldn't bring it to his body one-handed. And I told Dave at the Miami game, I was like, man, those are catches that Adam Thielen would have made 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Those are just catches he would have made. Like, they touch his hand, he would bring them in. That's what made him so good. He made catches that you didn't expect him to make. But can I agree that his talent level might be dropping? Yeah, I can agree with that. Getting a little slower, maybe losing a step. He already wasn't the fastest guy in the world anyways, and now that he's really losing a step, he might be a little easier to guard, but he still has good route running. Caught a touchdown against Miami. That was really good. So, let's just look at where he's at, though. He got 29 receptions, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, that's horrible. Okay, that's really not that good. That's not that good, but I just read it to say this. Like, he's falling off, but he's still Adam Thielen, and there's still time. You know what I mean? We're halfway through the season. I think there's still time for Adam Thielen to pick up the pace, and I think he will. He's still a competitor. There's just things that play a factor rather than him having 1,000 yards this season. Because if you look at KJ Osborne, there was a lot of hype about KJ. KJ's not doing anything special anyways. I think KJ struggles with separation, man. I just got to keep it real. And this video is about Adam Thielen, not KJ, but I just got to talk about it. I think KJ struggles with getting separation with man-to-man. I just do, man. As much as I like the kid, he struggles with that, man. I don't think, honestly, if we were to bring in Chase Claypool, right? Can't even say the man name. It's such a damn tongue twister, almost like Purple Pocket Podcast. But if we were to bring in Claypool, I think he would be more going for KJ's job rather than Adam Thielen's job. Come on, man. He would be going for his job. He ain't going for Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen is still a legit guy. All right. Competitiveness is there. Everything's there. Everything's there. He just needs to get in the groove and start, making things happen. I don't expect him to have 1,000-yard season this year. He's on track to really not even get close to that, but I expect him to be deadly in the red zone and catch some touchdowns, man. I expect this touchdown, his touchdown prediction, man, I got it up there a little bit, and I think he'll come to grips and they'll start finding him in the red zone, and he'll start putting up some numbers. Just not those big chunk plays and big catches that we're used to. But he's still Adam Thielen. I think for this year alone, let's leave it alone. Let's rock with who we got at wide receiver. Going into the offseason, we said that was one of our strongest rooms that we have on the team is our wide receivers. I mean, we still got Jalen Naylor. We got to figure out these guys, see if they can play. Let's not bring in any wide receivers. If we're going to bring in somebody, let's bring in defense. I'll touch on it real quick. Bring in Greedy Williams. I seen a poke around that. I'd rather do that, okay? Let's do that, man. He'll be cheaper, and let's see what he got. Future, he was a first-round pick at the time when he came into the league. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can pull something out of him. I'm down with that. But Claypool, not too much, man. We not getting rid of my boy Thielen. Now, after this season's over, we'll touch back on this topic, man. But, hey, look, my score prediction, man, again, 28-24 Vikes. Y'all leave y'all score prediction down in the comments. Do y'all think we should move on from Adam Thielen? Is Adam Thielen's stock dropping? Is he not as good? Are you losing confidence in Adam Thielen's, ability to be productive on the field? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Make sure I hit the subscribe button, the like button. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Appreciate everybody for tapping into the Purple Pocket Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Purple Gang.